Before start my representation, I want to recommend 5 main topics that I am likely to mention in this speech. Section 1, Need to Take Action. Section 2, ERP Solution Story. Section 3, Acumatica Cloud Story. Section 4, The Acumatica Story. Section 5, Take Action Now. In Section 1, Need to Take Action, I want to give some information about the current environment. What has changed? We have a big question: what do all business leaders want? They want business efficiency and agility, or real-time insight and control, and strong, vibrant growth. These are not new news. These statements were true decades ago. So what has changed? This research shows that all businesses want to operate more effectively, be flexible, and adapt to the change, have real-time insight into a single version of the truth, gain better control over their business operation. This leads to strong and vibrant growth of in either the top line or the bottom line. There are some difference between the disconnected business and connected business. The first thing is the impact of the internet and specifically cloud computing. Companies and consumers interact in a B2B or the B2C environment, performing business functions online in minutes instead of days. Additionally, this online environment encourages collaboration between supply chain participants and their customers. Without a doubt, the internet has transformed the way we work, and we become a mobile society where we want to get access to our system and the data anywhere, at any time, and on any device. The second big disruption is the improvement of the business solution, specifically ERP solution. Today, a mid-sized customer has access to the ERP feature that were available only at the large companies, all at a reasonable cost, and in the last few years, the total cost of ownership had radically reduced due to the introduction of hosting and now SaaS. Bottom line, integrated applications have become a necessity in doing business today, and they are available at a reasonable price. And in today's connected business, unfortunately, today many businesses are automated but have disconnected business functions that include accounting, customer manager or CRM, managing inventory sorting, sale order processing, distribution or manufacturing operation, post-sale customer support, business intelligence and reporting, and supporting a mobile workforce. And this disconnection results in duplicate data entry requiring unnecessary time and introduction errors, multiple versions of the truth deriving incorrect information across the business, island of automation with information not shared across departments that need access to it, and too many software products that require learning it and updating them separately. Many of the outdated systems require intensive work routes and increasing maintenance costs. And in the connected business, a modern ERP system integrates on this disconnected application to create the connected business. The connected system provides these benefits. Information is updated across the entire company instantly. No need to work with the updates information. Information is consistent across the business because of the single version of the tool a modern ERP system provides. Productivity of users improved because a modern ERP system has the same user interface across all applications. It's much more intuitive to use and can be tailored by roles. Because it's one integrated system, there are few systems to maintain. The modern cloud system will automatically enable to a mobile workflow to work anywhere, anytime, and on any device. And so, what's beyond an adaptable platform for the future? The platform technology enables your connected business. In the section 2, improve business processes using a modern cloud system. Businesses in the service industries may provide repairs, business or professional services, on requiring getting the right people with the right skills to do the job or projects on time and performing the service at the promise and on budget. Coding selling projects or jobs start the projects, whether it's a one-time business service, a continuing preventive maintenance repair service, or consulting gigs, they all require selling and creating some type of order for the customer. And next is getting the right people to the job in Acumatica field services. That's done as a part of order entry process. Increasing visibility and control the project progress and cost year must to make a profit. Project accounting records on those costs. Online customers collaboration, especially for returning customers, is required in this quoting and sale process. Retaining this information online can use it in planning for future business. But few service firms perform all the work themselves, more have a subcontractor or vendor that create the virtual team, close collaboration with those in the virtual system to manage their project of the job, record the hour and materials used, and identify and problems that are arising, and it is in performing the service on time and on budget. Whether you are billing on the recurring contracts or individual time and material basis, encourage billing with severely limited ability to get the referrals and returning business. It also creates significant delay when you commonly receive incorrect payment amounts and impacts your cash flows. As small on services firms have at least a portion of the workforce in the fields, and the better the mobile tool, the more accurate information it shares on the timeless basis. As many as 70% of the service firms primarily grow their business through referrals, which require excellent customer relationship. Having a great customer management system is mandatory. Process diversity expand services offered at the customer needs chain, and controlling and maintaining process assets, equipment, vehicles, system improve the bottom line. Having on this automation and information can help you stay flexible and adapt to the rapidly changing demands. With on this, your improve your overall business operation, getting real-time insight, improving decision making, and with up-to-date business information on this drive business efficiency and ensure agility. Any stage of growth in business requirement for service-centered companies. If you are the service provider performing repair, business, or professional services, there is a good chance that when the company was founded, you start up with a part-time bookkeeper doing accounting and providing simple reports. As you grow the business, you probably continue with the basic accounting, but add the best of breed standards and applications such as inventory, sales order processing, purchasing, and contract management. But at some time you will want a connected solution, and you will have to replace those standards and application with a connected system. A modern ERP with full financial management and advanced reporting integrates CRM, coding, service billing, and resource scaling, and a process to pay process and budget coding. Eventually, you will be adding another level of connection to people and processes with tools for your mobile workforce, online client asset 24/7, and advanced business analysis in the form self-service business intelligence. And the next step in this direction is the connected world, where the best of breed cloud application seamlessly integrates and your entire workforce has access to any application on any device at any time and anywhere. You already rely this and know that your company is going to grow into this requirement. So why not just invest in the system today that will work for you now and in the future? In Session 3, Acumatica Cloud and Mobile Solution, I'm going to give the introduction to Acumatica Born in the Cloud. Acumatica Foundation is the Acumatica Cloud ERP platform built on the world's best cloud and mobile technology. The Cloud ERP platform provides solid foundation for the wide range of business applications that make up Acumatica. The Acumatica Cloud ERP platform is built on industry standards HTML5 or Microsoft, ensuring a large worldwide talent pool. Business application expert. Your cloud ERP platform is too important to leave in the hands of a general-purpose IT consultant. That's why Acumatica only sell and implement through our network of carefully selected business partners. And that's why when you choose Acumatica, you can count on receiving personalized services and expert support from someone who actually understands your business needs. Of course, your business isn't stands still. Your needs will change over time, but don't worry. Our partners are more than a technology expert who can help you go live. They make sure your Acumatica implementation can support your unit's personal processes today, tomorrow, and for years to come. Current cloud disruption. At Acumatica, we can chart how and from the very beginning. The Acumatica API journey has supported our multi-cloud approach. The idea that we don't live in the world with one single cloud service but multiple cloud services, and that these services must be able to integrate effortlessly and offer mobility for business to operate successfully. 100 partner channels. These Acumatica VARs are one of the reasons why we have chosen to be 100% channel driven, which means we are 100% committed to our partner for the selling and implementing of Acumatica Cloud ERP to our customer. Their passionate support of our products and the platform has pushed Acumatica into the position of being the fastest growing cloud ERP on the market. Acumatica ERP. Acumatica is built on the modern and flexible cloud platform consisting of the single database and cross-system foundation function, including user management, security, and reports management. Built onto the foundation are foundational business management functions, including customer management, financial management, project accounting, and distribution management. Finally, we add the verticals business functionality such as distribution, manufacturing, service industry, and retail and e-commerce company. These often refer to the Acumatica platform. Many large software companies use the Acumatica platform to build their industry-specific verticals. Connected Cloud Platform. It's really easy to connect to the other clouds for increased collaboration and productivity. Access from anywhere on any device. Acumatica was built for the cloud and for the mobile workforce, even on any device using a browser. It has responsive, also called adaptive design, meaning the screen resides based on the device being used. Responsive design is the ability to view and interact with every web page of the application on any device with a minimum of design, panning, and scrolling. This means that the real world can perform using any device without learning a new user interface or experience reduced functionality. All screens present the same information regardless of device or screen size. If your team decides to develop custom applications using the Acumatica platform, they will also adapt any device. As you can see, the complication of research from Forrester, Gartner, and IDC ERP celebration to the clouds continue. So why cloud ERP? The result of the recent survey was at MP was given a list of many possible reasons for using or planning to use a cloud solution. In a recent survey, at MP were asked to list the top 3 reasons for using cloud solution. The most common, more cost-effective, more flexible, easier and faster to deploy, and improve business agility. This demonstrates the far side and future for what companies continue moving to the cloud at a rapid rate. The cost saving, the competitive, and advantages are clear. So why the cloud is the future? Cloud ERP has been proven to reduce risk and costs in many ways because it avoids upfront costs for all computing infrastructure and IT support costs. Deploy quickly, reducing the risk of delay. Use global providers that have the ability to provide scalability and international operation. Reduce risk and unexpected costs, and eliminate paying upfront for application software license. Establish the fixed rate so you can budget without unexpected costs. Offer full-time security and compliance expert that an SMP cannot afford. Provide backup and recovery services. In the next session, I want to talk about the company. Acumatica is the fastest growing cloud ERP company with more than 3,000 customers, and the important role of Acumatica is to sell and support across the global. Acumatica global customer and distributor. With the last software provider have selected Acumatica and scaling Acumatica globally across hundreds of thousands customers. An extension of our development team and commercial development team strengthen the code space. Acumatica has a long-term multi-million-dollar contract give Acumatica strong financial foundation, and Visma and MYOB due diligence before choosing Acumatica is far more robust than typical customer efforts, but anyone benefits. Visma and MYOB development efforts augment Acumatica's own team. Let's West among Germany's most trusted companies with over 1 million customers. The center the primary ERP supplier to government division. In the Acumatica customers, longevity started at $15 million company, while on Acumatica they went public and became a $200 million company. And M3 utilized services and management distribution projects and mobile to centralize complex field services like public companies and public parent company. As you can see, this is the chart of customer by industry, and overall the Acumatica target to all kind of customer by industry, and the services industry is the main prospect of Acumatica with a peak with 22% and followed by wholesale distribution with 19% and manufacturing with 16%. In Acumatica's partner story, Acumatica ISV partner with more than 90 ISV partner, a multi-cloud world with connection to the best of breed solution, and the expert courage and depth in the vertical area from growing ISV ecosystem. In the Acumatica ISVs, this is alternative view of the Acumatica ISV ecosystem. The top half deal with ISV industry extension and is split into two quadrants. Top left-hand side, product-centric vertical with the primary concern with the products, mostly distribution or manufacturing. In top right-hand side, service-centric vertical that performs services, professional, business, or repair services. And the bottom half are ISV tools. The bottom left-hand side are productivity tools, pulling, shipping, and packing. The bottom right-hand side are analytics and business intelligence tools. In strategic cloud partnership, Acumatica leverage strategic partnership with Bond, Azure, and AWS. Microsoft is 10 miles to the east of us, and Azure is 10 miles to the west. So we sit between the two cloud providers and leverage the capabilities that it has to offer. Acumatica's personnel in constant contact with the two key partners. Many Acumatica employees formerly with Microsoft, including CEOs John Roscoe, AWS, the Acumatica platform of records. So what is analyst and aware of Acumatica? Analyst recognition, there's some recognition below that Acumatica gets until now. And in the news, From Krasner, CEO therefore Peter in CIO's Insight January in 2017 said we have gained enormous efficiency and capability, and we are much better prepared to handle today's business requirements. Brand awareness is getting better with more and more press coverage. So what is the achievement that Aguata can get until now? The name PC Smart Editor's Choice and PC Smart Review places Aguata ahead of Netsuite and Interas, the other Editor's Choice winner, and SaaS was winners beating out because Interas. And in 2013, Netsuite won the coveted PC Mark Editor Choice Award. In 2016, it is Acumatica. And in Nucleus Research Technology Values Matrix ERP Values Matrix in 2016, Acumatica had a position in the top. Move on to section 5 that astronauts caught up doing notice. If you are currently using a legacy ERP system, you are paying substantial amounts of money to maintain it. But the same as if you are replacing it, you are not getting the benefits of a modern ERP system, better business processes, and business intelligence. Total cost of ownership TCOs. In the past, when you trade back, it cut the cost of system, the reference to the initial license fees and hardware costs. Occasionally, a very low number would be added to get the system up and running. Customer was made into believing that were the total cost of the system and would not bucket the appropriate amount of money, implementation, training, and ongoing costs, including upgrades. Now, after several generations of ERP, we understand that ERP costs are not just software or hardware. However, with the price of software and hardware going down, come to the line that the cost of providing the total infrastructure and ongoing people costs is very significant. In section 1 of this graph, we refer to the set of software license and annual maintenance costs that can perpetuate license we pay annual cost or annual subscription was not maintenance costs are included. In section 2 is the cost for consultants and the time your staff must spend in implementing and training on the new system. Unfortunately, most total cost of ownership calculations stop at these two sections. In section 3 is the operating expenses, what it costs to maintain, upgrade, or replace services, system software, networking equipment, and your device. In section 4 is the base supply, calculated supporting the infrastructure, supporting the software, and any customer development for the mobile device or simple reporting. And cost of doing nothing TCO over 5 years. So over 5 year periods, there's no significant difference in the cost between maintaining a legacy ERP system and implementing a modern SaaS solution ERP system. In this example, we are assuming the application are full function financial distribution and CRM. We are also assume the legacy ERP is already in play and has been paid for. The first set apart compared to the legacy maintenance fee for the annual subscription fee to SaaS subscription. In the second set apart so that there is a cost for implementing a new SaaS system. And the third set is the infrastructure cost, the cost for legacy system, including updating the hardware, system software, networking infrastructure, and your device. The cost of implementing SaaS is primarily for your device and networking infrastructure. The last set apart in the people cost for ongoing support, and since most the support for SaaS solution is handled by the SaaS provider, the cost of supporting a legacy system is much higher. And in the end, there's no significant cost difference over 5 years of replacing the legacy system with the AAS solution or doing nothing. Acumatica has TCO calculator designed to work with customers to determine the actual cost of maintaining your legacy application versus moving to the new AAS solution. So, what's the risk of doing nothing? Acumatica has been proven to reduce costs in many ways because it avoids upfront costs for only computing infrastructure such as hardware and data servers, reduce IT support services because IT is in the cloud, it eliminates paying for application software license and upfront, and charge a fixed monthly rate so company can bucket their costs on other business initiatives. Your competitors are already evaluating or moving to the cloud. Do not get left behind. So, what is the benefits of doing something? From two industry analysts to leading analyst firms calculated the ROIs associated with moving to the cloud. The results are clear. Efficiency and productivity gains improve the profitability and reduce the decision-making time. And Acumatica can accept from anywhere for any time and inclusive licensing. Acumatica charged by resources, not per your license fees. Within you can allow employees have access to all pertinent information depending on their roles. Each user can tailor the user interface for their needs. Additionally, Acumatica allow you to collaborate outside of your business with customer and supplier. Flexible licensing and deployment models, and cloud on your terms, cost control, security, and privacy. Even a simple company you might have the need to want to use a mix of cloud employments. Having your SQ in provided could why you can put system for subsidiaries in the public cloud. So with the benefit of the public cloud's cost, security, reliability, we tend to find that most systems will migrate there over time. With Acumatica, you can have a choice of where you deploy and how you want to license the software. The Acumatica right chain based on where you decided to install and run the Acumatica software solution, and the license decision is dependent on the deployment choice. And there's only one true Acumatica platform designed for the mid-sized customer. So after the session has mentioned above, I hope you can understand and trust in Acumatica. Thank you for your listening.